we are.
We're all in.
I am all in.
Sorry?
I am all in.
Mate, always. Always. Our avatars up.
All right, what?
Avatars.
What do you mean? All right, avatar's up. No, your video's up.
Oh, my video's up. Sorry.
Yeah. Are you going to show off on your avatar? Did you get it set up?
Yeah.
Oh, let's have a look. Turn your camera off.
Okay, one sec.
I might do mine as well when you do yours. Hang on.
One sec. I put on the original one because it is kind of funky, actually. Wait, stop cam. Ah, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Look how handsome we are. Okay, that is like team handsome.
Ah, we're back. Right, I've got an idea, Rod. Check this out. Ready?
Go on.
It's the other way.
Oh, there we go.
Cool.
Jazz in the house. Back again.
I've got the look.
You definitely have.
Yeah. Trying to copy our avatars.
Yeah. It's hard to cover mine. My hair's grown. I'm doing a Drew Lowe impression.
Always, mate. Your hair looks good, dude. It's great.
Thank you.
Euphoria morning. It's good.
Yeah. You know, I'm channeling the Cornell.
Yeah.
You know,
mate, it's good.
Quite Mediterranean.
You got a pay rise. You got a really nice mansion now.
I have. And can you guess which mansion it is, though?
Is it the bat? Is it Bruce Wayne's?
No, miles off. Rod got it straight away. I think,
let's leave it open. If anybody is watching, maybe they can guess. I'll tell you what I could do.
No.
Wait a minute. This is quite interesting. Right, scroll across. Banner. Can you guess what mansion on background? Which mansion? Yeah.
So is it
John's background. Wait. Just let it go. Here we go.
Okay.
Can you see that? It's just scrolling down the bottom.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Alex is in the private chat. He says, "Can you hear me?" Drew, you said no. Alex said, "Yo," and then he said, "For fuck's sake." Yeah, it's a good thing that we're not like broadcasting to thousands and thousands of people, because apparently, I think if you swear in the first 30 seconds of your stream, you get demonetized. Alex can hear us. That's good. It's a step in the right direction. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So,
how are we all?
We're good, man. All good. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
I can't wait.
Mate,
I can't wait.
It's gonna be
for
awesome.
the weekend.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think we're going to rock pretty flipping hard.
Do you think it counts as a tour, even though it's just 2 days?
2 days?
Back?
No, it's not a tour.
What actually? Have we had this conversation?
Micro tour.
No. What? No, 2 days is not micro tour. Micro tour to me is like 4 or 5 days.
Oh look, I'm just playing with my lighting.
What would you call a full tour? I would say a full tour has to be over a week.
Yes, has to be over a week, and has to probably, unless you're absolutely mega hardcore, has to incorporate a day off.
Yeah.
That
makes sense.
That's kind of how I would play.
What's the longest tour you've done, Rod?
I think like 40 odd data.
40.
Yeah. We did. Before we did our album when we were in Vant Delight, we did 23 shows in a row without any days off. That was quite full on.
What's the 23rd show like?
Well, I tell you what was ultra hardcore. The last show was the Bristol Academy, I think.
Oh, cool.
And we were opening for Raging Speedhorn, And then literally we did the show. We watched Raging Speedhorn, and then we were like bundled into cabs, and then we went straight to Heathrow Airport to fly to America to do our album.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty rock and roll, isn't it?
Thing is, that kind of long slog probably cost the record company quite a lot because I got tonsillitis while I was out there, and had to stay like I think an extra 2-3 weeks to finish the record, which was expensive. Yeah, maybe that's why we got dropped.
Well, it's all comes out of the budget, and if you don't recoup, it's just like bye, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing was, it was just one of those tours where we had loads and loads of dates, and we were picking up a bit of momentum, and it was like, do you want to play a gig here? Do you know what I mean? Like slots were coming up, and it's like, yeah, of course we want it. Why not pick up the extra gigs?
Right. Lucky you didn't go full Leopard Hysteria and get into 4 million in the hole before the album comes out.
Yeah, that would have been.
That's mental, isn't it? Like, how does it get there? Like, surely at about 3 million, the record company would have gone, yeah, guys, what you do?
How big were they at that point?
Well, pretty big because they were off the back of Pyromania.
Yeah,
but
it's like that Korn record, Untouchables. Is Alex finally going to get in? Oh, I can see Alex. Wait a minute. Let's see.
Drum roll.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Alex
Hey. Our drummer, who's a complete technophobe.
No, we can't hear you, Alex. Hello. Can you? I'm assuming you can hear us.
Oh, is that?
Can you?
No, you got to.
Can we have a game of charades?
Yeah, should we do?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Wow.
Oh, we've got a message in the chat. Paul Griffiths. Hi guys. How are you all? Paul, we are smashing.
Paulie G.
Yeah, man. I realised, Paul, you sent me a message. You sent me a message asking what time we were playing the other week when we were in Nottingham, and I think that's because you were at the Twister gig at Tap and Tumbler.
Or were they playing at the same time? Were they?
We're playing at the same time, which is a bit shit because, yeah. To be fair, we probably would have fitted a bit better with Twister, but I think we had a good gig. We had fun.
I thought our gig was great.
Yeah, good laugh.
Yeah. It was one of these eclectic shows. It was nice. It was, but we are playing at the Tap and Tumbler pretty soon, so
yeah.
It should be a good gig with the old boys in Karma Effect. We can talk to them about David Icke, which is.
I should have worn my shell suit today. Actually, it would have been quite good.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you know what we should do for that gig? We should all wear turquoise shell suits.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
That I tell you what, maybe that's a music video. Maybe what that is one of us dresses in we basically set up like a fake TV show kind of set, which we can like green screen, and we can maybe even put in the reactions of the crowd, and maybe I can be David Icke, and maybe Drew, you can be, was it Terry Wogan? And then John and Alex can be the other guests, and the lip syncing, the whatever is that we have a wiener.
Jason got it.
Jason's got it. Good job,
Yeah.
mate.
Nice one.
Good job. Well played there.
I knew you'd get that.
Right, well, I can take that banner off now.
Yeah. Live stream's over. Yeah, whatever. It's ruined.
Yeah. See ya, guys. Well, should we? Let's talk about the £300 elephant in the room. It's Valentine's Day. Drew, what's going on? Are you not with your lovely lady wife?
Yeah. She's doing karate at the moment, so that's what she does on Tuesdays. But we are going to have a nice meal. I'm going to cook a spaghetti bolognese. So you might have to. I might have to do a bit of a swap over at some point and just get the old.
Do the old cooking show again,
mate. I'm always about the cooking show. It's great. It works.
Cooking with violent delight.
Did it take on my spag bowl advice with a little bit of Liam Perrings?
No, not yet. but I just basically cheated and got a Lloyd Grossman.
Do you know?
Pretty good.
Do you know, guys? John, you would be hung as a witch or drowned as a witch for doing that in Italy.
Burned as a witch, isn't it?
Burnt, drowned. I know they would drown them. They would throw them in the water because that's where if
that's how you used to test if you're a witch, wasn't it? If you drowned, you weren't a witch. It's like...
I'll tell you what. I really, really want to get onto the first story because John did some amazing research for this.
Yeah.
So big news. It's been a bit of a crazy week in kind of music in general in the UK. Whether that's independent rock music, whether that's pop music like the Brit Awards, bands getting back together, promoters promoting. But the most important news story of the week, right? Check this out. Lilt drink brand to be scrapped and renamed Fanta.
See,
mental.
Mental. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly happy about that. So what is it? Is it going to be Lilt?
I never even liked Lilt anyway.
What?
It reminds me of Rio.
Rio?
We've got a funny gaming and here where I live. There's a kebab shop. It's really nice. And if you say code word is Richie Towton, they give you free cans of Rio.
Oh really? Is that kebab shop you took us to?
Yeah.
Oh nice.
Oh, that's a nice kebab shop.
It was nice.
Mm.
So what's it going to be rebranded as? What is it? I saw this morning.
Just going to be Fanta. It's
going to be Fanta. Fanta what?
Fanta pineapple and grapefruit.
Ah, sod off. Whatever.
Yeah, the Lilt ladies. Do you remember them?
Mm.
Well, they reckon that they're probably not selling enough cans of Lilt because it's from the 80s. They're like, let's make a tropical Fanta.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's just but they were like, we don't want to get rid of it completely because we are selling it, but maybe we could just maybe it's on the cusp, and then it will just kick off from there.
I think you get so many flavors of Fanta now, so I understand they're just gonna bring it into the umbrella of all the ridiculous amounts of
this
Fanta
is the
flavors.
big news. This is the big news of the week. This is the controversy
this is
that everyone has been talking about. Like everybody in the new wave of classic rock scene, right? There was one thing everyone was talking about last week, and it was, we should keep Lilt forever. We can't just change the name to Fanta. John, you
get rid of Rio.
Something.
Who owns Lilt? Is that the Schweppes company?
The Coca-Cola company.
Coca-Cola.
Okay. Who owns Rio?
I don't know. Happy Shopper?
No, it's a better brand than that. Who owns Mbongo? It's all the same.
I'm pretty sure in the summer of 2020, Mbongo got shelved permanently.
Mate, Mbongo, all that stuff, it tastes like crap. I'm not going to miss it because I don't drink it. Lilt is just...
I'm not going to name the name, right? A friend of mine, right? His wife works in marketing. And in the summer of 2020, right, there was lots of stuff going on. Lots of, political stuff and social stuff and whatever. And she was working on a project to rebrand Uncle Ben's rice. Right? And one of the suggestions someone made, and this wasn't a joke, this was serious, was Black Rice Matters.
Really? What, in a board meeting?
In like a brainstorm.
Wow.
I mean, wow. Can you imagine? That would have gone down like I don't know, lead balloon.
Yeah. Do you reckon because it went to Ben's, isn't it? It just came to
Ben's
Ben's.
original recipe, I think.
So I imagine they said that, and there was a big long pause and a silence, and then someone said, "Let's just go for Ben's."
Yeah, but I don't understand. Was Uncle bad? I don't know. Anyway, let's get off this topic. It's too far. But moving on from racial injustice to Nazis, John, what were you going to tell us about Fanta?
Oh yeah, with Fanta was created back in World War II, because Coca-Cola had factories in Nazi Germany and in America. And Coca-Cola was the big patriotic America brand. We're going to fight the war. So they thought, well, we can't have can't have Coke in Nazi Germany. So we'll just create a new brand and call it Fanta. And they can have their own little patriotic carbonated drink in Nazi Germany.
Cool.
So was the Führer a fan?
Fanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what. I mean, I think there was only
I wonder
one
what the sales
flavour
were
on
like. So hang on
Yeah.
a second, right? So they made Fanta, right? So is Fanta just doing orange juice, or was it selling Coca-Cola as well? Was there like a Coca-Cola flavored Fanta? Because that would be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
No, I think it was just Fanta.
Because one of the things that is quite strange is that in Germany they have this mix of Coke and Fanta that is like a thing. Have you ever had that, Drew?
No, what's that? Oh yeah, they do, don't they? It's
what's it called?
No, can't remember. But yeah, no, you're right. You're exactly.
Do you know what
right.
I mean? Yeah, it's a strange one, but they do that. What is it called? Right, I'm gonna have to Google. John, can you Google this?
What's that?
Well, the German Coke mixed with Fanta. What is that called? Where's my bloody thing gone? Yeah, private chat. What's Alex saying? He's saying, Rod, can you add me? Alex, I can't add you. It says you need to connect your mic/camera before we can add you to the stream. Yeah, this is a very entertaining stream so far today. Should we listen to a song?
Yeah,
sorry,
definitely.
Should we go for a song?
Yeah, go on.
Should we do it? I might put us across the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Let's go for. Let's check out the new tune from Alter Apex. Beyond the Grave.
Just one phone call. Our life can
Nice.
That's awesome, man.
That's a lot more poppier for the boys.
Yeah, big tune.
Great song, but just like definitely a lot lighter, you know.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how their kind of sound is developing. You know.
Yeah, it's changing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it's good. I'll tell you what intrigues me is this. I wonder what this is.
What's Jason's cancelled ideas?
I don't know. Question. Any plans for new Just Arrived material?
I'm finishing off the mixes on Thursday. All the new stuff. I was supposed to do it this week, earlier this week, but it just we didn't get a chance to do it. So.
Yeah. We're aiming for the 21st of April for the next single to be released. Which I think we'll be waiting.
It's all been done. I've just got to go in and basically just tweak things and approve it. So, and then it'll be done. And I'll send it off for mastering, and away you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Foot on the gas. Away we go.
Boom, boom. Yeah. I mean, we're going to get the momentum back, haven't we, boys?
Yes.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good.
Chill out. Trust me.
I'm just a chilled out entertainer. Keep on walking, you know.
And people say. Anyway, right.
What do you want new material for? We got a wicked album. That'll do. That's all you get.
Paul's in my camp. It's like, yeah, let's get more stuff. Always need more.
Let's do a weird album. Let's do a duet with Yoko Ono.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Get Sean Lennon on as well.
Wow.
Oh, hello, Riley. He's tuning in from the United States of America.
Errands. I love that word. Such an American word.
Running errands.
What do we say? Busy just doing some jobs. Bits and bobs. Bits and bobs.
Yeah, I've got to see a man about a dog.
Yeah. Errands. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had the next important music story lined up, but for some reason I've got this.
I've got one, but there's been a few things going on today in the Bon Jovi camp.
Go on.
Well, everyone knows Richie Sambora was the Jacket Potato, right? Did you watch The Unmasked Singer?
I heard about it.
Right, so he did some interviews. So go on actually, Ron, I'm going to share you the Planet Rock. I'll tell you what, can I share it with you? Can you post it?
Just send it to me in the chat and I'll put it on the screen.
Yes, I will do this. Here we go. Don't you worry. Let's bring it up.
Okay. What the fuck? Where? There we go. Right, have you sent it?
No. I'm just trying to find it. Where is it? Here we go.
While I'm getting that sorted out, let's talk about another important
go on, then.
Movement in the world of music. And that is S Club 7. They're back! Yeah. Did you
reach for the stars, Rod? That's all I can say.
Drew, did you ever meet any of S Club 7 on your theatre shows?
No, I met who was it? Only old Anthony from Blue. He's a really nice bloke, actually. He's a good lad. But I know H from Steps appeared once.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't meet him. Apparently he was at a gig. You know.
Oh, here we go. Alex might finally be there.
Oh, come on.
There he is. You just need to unmute yourself, Alex.
There you go, Rod. It's in the chat.
No, Alex, you're muted. Oh, you haven't got a mic connected, it says Alex. You could write things down and hold up a sign.
Write some words out, Alex.
Alex, if you can hear us, can you nod? Cool.
I mean, everyone can hear us. All right, let's move away from S Club 7. That wasn't that interesting. But look, Oh my goodness. I hadn't seen this.
Mate, it's big news.
That is big. That is big. I mean, to be fair, Bon Jovi need this.
Well, read it a little bit. So he's been doing some interviews after this Jack Potato thing. And then he's been saying like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. And he keeps avoiding the question. He's got a new album, a solo album out in March. But I didn't realize he had done this interview. And he's been avoiding it. But then he's obviously done this interview with someone here. And he's actually said, if you read it, it's really funny. He said, yeah, if John sorts his voice out, or he says something like that. Not like that brash, but just like, it's quite interesting, actually. It's like, oh, and it's quite a detailed like interview. He's like, yeah, well, it needs to happen. I'm ready to come back and all this. I was like, I thought it wasn't going to happen. I thought that was completely not going to happen. But it's like, wow, okay, you know, because he's been doing some interviews and doing some very sort of mixed signals about it all. Like going, me and Matt were talking about it. We're like, nah, it's not going to happen. Like he's just kind of let it go now. And it's like, and now he's done this interview. I'm like, what the flipping heck? So I reckon it's all leading up to something. It's all PR and it's all leading up to this kind of Sam Bora like coming back to Jovi, you know, I reckon. What do you reckon?
I think it can't happen soon enough. I just hope they don't release another album. I think just go and play the hits. Yeah. Go and play the hits. Keep everyone happy. You know? I mean, it's probably now grandmothers they're keeping happy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is that, you know.
Yeah. Oh, there's some good banter in the chat today. I don't know if you saw that one, Drew.
What's that?
It was the first comment was, it's like a rare meteor sighting seeing Alex on See You Next Tuesday, and then Jason put in Bailey's Comet.
Love it.
Alex, you really.
I think we should ask Alex to like mime out his like answers if we ask him questions.
Alex, have you got a pen and paper?
Okay, one word. Is there a film?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yeah, gig on Friday in London town. We're on early, so you know we can get the drinks in, but not too many drinks because we're playing the next day in Cambridge with our good friends Cages for Preachers and My High. Shall we listen to it, Cages for Preachers?
Yeah, let's do it. Is this new stuff?
Yeah. Well, not new to us. And actually, to be fair, not new to the people who are following them, but maybe new to some of the people in the chat. It's quite cool. It's quite a cool video. Cool. I have got some beef with this video. There's Audie Mike.
Has he written it in Northern language as well?
No, I just pronounced it in the way I could hear him speaking in my own language. Anyway, this is
that's just
by Cages for Preachers.
To fade away, all the troubles, all the conflict, all the hate. Everybody seems to change. The ones you like, the ones you love, the ones you hate. Shall we bury the hatchet? Or will we take this to our graves? 'Cause I am a habit. And they can't big mistake. Nobody can give you more time to love. time to hate, time to fight. Nothing lasts your whole life. Not your pain, not your joy, not your strife. Can we bury the hatchet, or will we take this to our graves? Damn, I'm in. Can we bury the hatchet, or will we take this to our graves? Damn, I'm in. Making big mistakes. Nothing's changed, but nothing feels right. Nothing stays the same, so let me make this. Can we bury the hatchet, or will we take this to our graves? 'Cause I have a habit. Can we bury the hatchet, or will we take this to our graves? I have a habit. Can we bury the hatchet, or will we take this to our graves? I have a habit of making big mistakes.
Cool. They're great. They're a great band.
That's awesome.
I really like them. They're one of those bands where they're heavier than always what I think they are. That makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think they're kind of discovering their sound a little bit.
They've
You know,
sort of
there's a
changed their
lot of
sound, haven't they?
variety.
Sometimes they're really heavy. Sometimes they're not so heavy. But I don't know. But it's great. I always just forget, like, oh, that's what they sound like. For some reason, I've got a different sound in my head of what they sounded like on tour than what their songs are. You know, so
I think that first song they put out. What's that tune called? It's gonna save it from Let Me In. That's very grungy,
Hmm.
you know. But then when you hear the rest of their set, it's a lot heavier. The only thing that I would say as like constructive criticism, that I think will be really interesting to see where they go as they kind of develop their sound and they write more, is I think often when Kai writes his melodies, he's not thinking like, how am I going to pull this off live? Like that's another one where that chorus in Bury the Hatchet, it's great little melody, but it is like right on the edge of the range. You can hear it in the vocal, and it just means that live, it's just really difficult to do, you know, to especially like when there's such a big range and there's some screaming on there, whatever. But I think that comes in time, you know.
Yeah.
Know your limits.
He definitely puts it all out there when he plays live, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
they make a lot of noise. Like
yeah.
it.
100%.
Question: when are you guys going to play Northampton?
Oh, that'd be good.
Get the old manager on that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speaking of which, speak
of the devil, and she shall appear. Hello, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Northampton. Apparently that's on the agenda.
He gets to Northampton. Yeah,
Northampton
Paul.
would be good.
There you go. Paul made a really good point, and I was thinking this. That Cages for Preachers sounded like got a bit of a Corn feel. I'm like, yeah, the drum sound I think is probably it's got that real dry, early Corn sound, which is probably where Paul.
I know what you mean. That kind
And that
of
bass as well, really nice and dirty. It's lovely.
How does everyone feel about Corn as a band?
What? How do I feel about Korn?
Yeah, I just
Well,
didn't.
I
I
like
could never
Korn.
get behind it until Untouchables.
Really? Oh, I am. My first like proper heavy gig, you know, was actually Korn at Wembley Arena, and POD were the opening band. It was a brilliant gig.
It's called POD.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Again, didn't really rate 'em. I saw POD, Alien Ant Farm, and Hoobastank in one gig. It was like just 2001 got vomited on me. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Didn't me and you see Alien Ant Farm on a BD
Probably
day off gig?
It was
I
massive.
think it was.
Yeah, we did. I've seen Alien Ant Farm millions of times. They're fucking brilliant.
Have you heard their later albums? They're well good.
Yeah. Dean
No,
DeLeo
I
did
haven't.
one, didn't he?
Yeah, they both did. Like the brothers did the second one, which is great. These days, with these days on it. Truant.
True
Truant?
Ant, yeah, great.
And
great
there's
album.
one afterwards, which is really good as well.
Yeah,
They
brilliant
kind
band.
of.
I mean,
they had a bus crash, didn't they? It sort of stopped.
yeah. I tell you what, though, I thought their rhythm section was phenomenal.
Oh, I saw them at Reading one year instead of. I could have gone to see System of a Down. I was like, no, I'm going to go and watch Alien Ant Farm instead. It was like Reading.
You made the right
2001,
choice.
isn't it?
Listen, I like System of a Down, but Alien Ant Farm, I've probably seen them, I don't know, 8 to 10 times, and I could just stand and watch the rhythm section.
Oh,
They're
mate,
that
you're
good.
amazing.
Yeah. Well, there's some good ones. Oh yeah, there's some stuff in the chat. A lot of love for Korn, and the intrinsic link between Korn and Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, that amazing Freak on a Leash video, and all the artwork that was done. Do you remember the follow the lead artwork?
Oh, yeah.
Of the little girl going to the edge of the cliff. Yeah.
Oh, it's a great
Yep.
video.
Great vid. Great vid. So, Friday night is going to be a good gig. It's going to be a power set. I think we've got like 25 minutes to just knock someone's socks off.
That's the one. That's no backing tracks, isn't it? That one.
No backing tracks. No backing tracks at all. Just rock. That's not to say backing tracks isn't also rock, because on Saturday there will be backing tracks. Oh yes, there will be backing tracks. But we're not.
Well,
putting,
when
like,
you
the
say
whole...
backing tracks, it's like
we're not putting the whole record on backing.
No, it's just keyboard.
Just a little
Keyboard.
bit
It's more for intros of tunes and keyboards. That's all.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's gonna be a good day. Looking forward to it.
Very much so. Very much so.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do the old switcheroony.
Go for it.
Here we
for
go.
it.
One sec.
You going mobile?
I'm going mobile. Trying to go mobile. Why is that
I love
funny?
how patiently Alex is just watching this nonsense.
He's just watching us going, what are you guys talking about?
What are you on? What are you talking about?
I think we should do some charades. Come on.
All right. I mean, I actually can't see any of you because of my camera setup, which is a bit unfortunate. Or
Okay.
I can't see you very well. Chef Drew.
1 second.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here?
Do you guys like the chats? Riley, do you mean do we enjoy talking to each other on See You Next Tuesday, or do we enjoy your comments? I definitely enjoy your comments. And of course I love doing See You Next Tuesday. It's just a chance to talk about stuff. We should try and have a heated debate about something.
Well, how heated?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Are we going to talk about the subject that we didn't think should be named?
What subject's that?
The kind of the Me Too of the new wave of classic rock.
No.
What?
Have I missed something?
Yeah, like the walkout of lots of bands.
Oh,
The moaning.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
We can if you want. I don't think we should have a heated debate, but we can say.
Not heated. I don't know. Do you want? Oh, here we go. Look at
Here
that.
we go.
Look.
I mean, look, it is what it is. Until I don't really know the full story, so you know, who am I to comment? Like that's the only thing, isn't it? It's there's obviously reasons, but I don't know. You know, what do you think?
Do you want a hot take? Right. There was a lot of stuff coming out, right? And I don't want to sound like, what's he called? Oh, what was that? Oh, I think that's Drew changing over. Sorry, I don't want to sound like Lance Armstrong, right? But he said, you know, what was it? Incredible allegations need to be backed up with incredible evidence or something along those lines. And there was a lot of people saying it really sounded like hearsay.
I thought you said...
I didn't see anybody really come up with the goods, do you know? And I think what's really sad about the whole thing is at the end of the day, look, it's difficult with, you know, bands wanting to be paid and all this kind of stuff. Like, I'm not saying that they don't, that they shouldn't be after that and all of this. And, you know, but this is the game we're in. Like, you know, if I was moaning about every time, like, we lost money on a gig, we'd never play a show. And I think there is a bit of like give and take in some regards where it's like, you know, you're going to play at a big venue in front of a lot of people. And sometimes you just have to take that hit. Now, that doesn't mean to say that, you know, promoters can do what they want or whatever. I just think the sad result of this is there just wasn't really it wasn't the show that it could have been. Do you know, personally, I would have played the gig and then I might have talked about it afterwards. Do the gig, make the people happy, play the show, get the fans. Do you know what I mean? Like, get the interaction, and then you can set the world to rights. But at the end of the day, you know, it was like, yeah, we had the revolution, but we didn't build anything. There wasn't an alternative. You know, I think that's the thing that's like a little bit sad, really.
Without really knowing the full story, which I don't, it's a tough one. I totally see where you're coming from, though. Like, but I don't know. There must be reasons, you know. But there's quite a lot of bands walking. I wonder if it was just like a domino effect. It was just like
I kind of feel it was
like a bandwagon, like jumping on the bandwagon type thing. You know?
What I didn't like was it felt at one point. And I think, like, you know, I think Katie will probably agree.
Rod,
it felt like there was this momentum. Sorry, what is it?
Just really quickly, I'm glad Alex actually just put a sign up saying what happened, because I didn't have the guts to go. What? Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Before we go into this, okay. So basically, there's this festival called Hammerfest. Okay.
Okay.
And it was last weekend. And there was a whole load of bands all scheduled to play 2 days at the Birmingham Academy. Birmingham Academy is like a 3,000 cap venue, pretty big deal. Okay. Decent bands playing. And maybe about 10 days ago, there started to be some rumblings about some issues between the promoter and some of the bands. And one by one, a few of these bands started to pull out. To be fair, one of the headliners pulled out. I don't know exactly what went on there. And there were a bunch of allegations made about bands being asked to pay for accommodation that they had to take, or if they didn't take it, they would have to pay a contribution to Backline. There was also some stuff that I saw. Again, what we're saying about it just being a lot of kind of conjecture and a lot of just rumor. There was just a lot of stuff flying around, and it was actually difficult to kind of go back and go, well, what exactly is the problem? But I do recall that something about fans maybe being made to think that bands were playing. They were on posters, possibly, that had never confirmed.
Okay.
Which is a bit... But do you know what I mean? It's kind of all sorts of this. But what I didn't like I said, was that there appeared to be this kind of domino effect of people pulling out, and then just this almost like mob mentality of like then going after the bands that were still on. Do you know, at the end of the day, everyone's free to kind of make their decision. Like, you know, if it really bothers you, like, yeah, I'm going to pull out. We're not going to play. But then there's like people going after the bands going like, how can you support XYZ? And it's like, look, at the end of the day, if you're a band playing and let's say, your friends, your family, your fans have bought tickets to that event, what, you're going to pull out? Because the thing is,
right.
like, yeah, the bands can turn around and go like, oh, well, we pulled out because, maybe we didn't feel that the promoter could meet the terms of the agreement or they had already reneged on some of these things. But at the end of the day, like, the promoter doesn't have any obligation to refund the people if a load of people pull out. And even if they do, because it's like a festival and people are traveling in, if the festival falls apart and you've got tickets, you've probably got tickets, you've got train tickets, you've got accommodation, even if the promoter were to refund you, you've probably lost a few £100. So it's a bit
also as well. Could it be that some bands that are still playing get bumped up on the list, and is there a sort of thing they're seen as well? If they get pushed up higher on the list because other bands pulled out, is there a little bit of kind of any of that sort of mentality where? Do you kind of what I mean?
No, explain.
So if you got the headlining band pulling out and you got the second headliner, would they get bumped up to headliner? Or was there any sort of kind of politics around that in terms of where they're going to be playing? And
I don't think so. So Katie's just put in the chat that allegedly headliner pulled out because the deposit that they were due to be paid wasn't paid. She says that the backline hire was a lie, but I guess it kind of started a domino effect and bands started pulling out. It just seemed like a bit of hysteria, really. What? Oh God, we're a rock band and we've turned up to do a gig and we're not getting paid. It's like, yeah, welcome to my fucking life. Do you know? I say this all the time. Drew's the same. I'll play for free if it's in front of a crowd. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you want me to play to one man and a dog, I want money. But if you've got a crowd, we'll get there. We'll make it happen. It was just a bit weird. It was like everyone went mad at the same time, a little bit.
Was it?
And at the end of the day,
Alex is asking, was it cancelled?
No, they played in the end. They played. I don't think it was a particularly busy show, but from what I saw, the bands that played seemed to have a good time and the people that were there enjoyed it. And I'll tell you what, the people that went there probably have now got a real connection with those bands. So, all power to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my rant over. I just have very unpopular opinions in general. Do you know? I love Spotify.
Yeah, but if everyone agreed, mate, like nothing would happen, would it? So, everyone's allowed to disagree.
Do you want to know my ultimate conspiracy theory, though?
Go on then.
Right, it's two level. Right. So to put the cat amongst the pigeons, during that weekend in Birmingham, another promoter put on a show called Whammerfest. And from what I understand, that sold out. Now, what's interesting is I believe Hammerfest was £60 for 2 days, and I think it was 25 or 35 bands. But Whammerfest was £15 for one night for 4 bands.
Interesting.
They've definitely done well out of that. Now, the ultimate 4D chess would be if the promoters of Hammerfest were also the promoters of Whammerfest.
Yeah, just find out some like weird thing like that. Yeah, that's interesting. I've heard crazier stories, mate.
It's a bit like if you go bowling, right, and you can choose between Frankie and Benny's or Chiquitos. Well, do you know who wins? TRG, who own both of those chains. So
Yeah,
and it's all microwavable food anyway, isn't it?
Mate, Frankie and Benny's is awful. Every time I go there, why do I go here?
Because what they do, right, is they have sites in the middle of nowhere, and there's literally Frankie and Benny's or nothing.
Yeah, it's clever.
It's the ultimate. But like I said, you go to these retail parks, this company TRG, they'll have 2 restaurants, but they own both of them, so they're winning. Anyway, that's you're getting everything today. You're getting Drew's Saturday Kitchen, his cooking show.
Do I get my kitchen?
We're moaning about moaning people. That's the irony, isn't it? Because I'm really having a bit of a rant, of a moan about people who I claim are moaning. So some people may call me a hypocrite, and yeah, I'm giving you guys some insight into the I guess the monopolies that exist within the UK hospitality industry. So who says you don't get value when you watch See You Next Tuesday with Just a Ride?
So, Joe, you're making a spag bowl?
Yeah.
Is it with all the trimmings? You a bit of garlic bread chasers?
Yeah, I got garlic bread, but it's with Lloyd Grossman.
Oh, Lloyd.
It is the best.
Who eats a sauce like this?
Exactly.
Well, guys, shall we plug some old gigs?
Yeah.
Not old gigs. Let's plug some upcoming shows.
Yeah. Let's talk about the tour last year. Why? No idea.
Here we go. So, first up, Friday night in London Town. We are second on the bill, playing at around 8 o'clock, supporting the Ramshackles at the Engine Rooms. Now, I have this weird feeling, Drew, that the Engine Rooms might be where we filmed the original Razor video, but I could be wrong.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Next gig we have on Saturday, our trip to Cambridge, where my parents went to university. We are headlining. It's for Atomic Asylum, who everyone has been saying really, really great things about them. And yeah, it's at the 6-6, which I think was used to be the Boat Race, which is a great venue. And yeah, it's us, My High, Cages for Preachers, and there's a club night afterwards. And we're staying in a hostel. Wow. So we're going to get fucked up. It's going to be big. It's going to be big, big. Then after that, what's our next gig? John, do you remember?
No.
Good. Like honest. Next gig is the. Oh wait, I've done. Oh, fuck this up, haven't I? Oh. The next gig is going down to Cornwall. That was a terrible accent. Sorry. Going down to Cornwall for Rocking by the River.
That's gonna be great.
That's gonna be a good gig. That is gonna be a great gig. With we're gonna be opening, kicking things off. Then there's Zach and the New Men. Is that a 50-year storm? I think so. A 50-year storm. That's a long storm. And Black Lakes. Yeah. I kind of feel like the Black Lakes could form after a 50-year storm. Do you know? Not water in a 50-year storm. Probably. Anyway. And then after that, we're returning.
My mate's in New Zealand.
Yeah. Is he?
We are. Karma Effect.
Yes. Back to Nottingham with Karma Effect. It's a free gig as well. So if anyone fancies a bit of drive, come up. Rock vibes.
Oh.
Yes. Great gig. And then, my goodness, just got so much stuff going on. Then we're going up to Swansea to play Station 18 at Hangar 18 in Swansea. Going to be a great day. It's going to be a top day. Do you know what I can't believe, though? I can't believe King Kraken are opening. You heard their new record, anyone? It's bloody good. And they're doing well.
No.
Yeah. But I feel, I mean, I'm a little bit biased, but I feel like we got the best day. Any other thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That's going to be great.
Yep, Empire.
Or the one on the
Sunday. Yep, Empire representing Northampton for Paul there.
Yeah. Playing on the Lord's Day.
Playing on the Lord's Day, yeah. I won't be going to church on Sunday. I will be in Swansea. You know,
preaching
the
your own
gospel.
preaching.
Yeah. I don't actually preach the gospel when I play. I just the gospel of grunge, maybe. I've just realised I'm like hidden behind here. But yeah, should be a great show. And then, God, what happens after that? Going on tour with Gin fucking Annie.
Well, looking forward to that. Good.
Oh, that's gonna be big in going up to wee Glasgow on the 26th of May, going to Hull. I haven't been to Hull for about 21 years.
God, that must be back in the VD days.
It's back in the VD days, yeah.
Yeah.
The Holadelphi was the place we played. I've no idea.
I've never been.
I mean, it's a good gig. I remember it being one of the best gigs we played. Can't say much. I can't say I remember much about the town. Although actually there was a cafe that was built in an old train, which I thought was pretty cool. Actually, I've just seen a smashing comment. Here we go. To Hull and back.
Classic.
Yep. Then we're doing Newcastle. How we the lads, man? We'll be up there. And then on the 26th of August, I believe is that the bank holiday weekend? Rocking with the Rockwitch. Doing acoustic. So, yeah,
That's going to be cool.
How we're going to do it. Is it like an unplugged? I think it'd be a good session. Top session. Yeah. Again, I say this every time, but Beth Blade and the Beautiful Disasters. Are your balls as big as your mouth? John, I've never asked you this.
For good reason.
I thought you were going to go. I'll just have you turn your camera off. Crikey. Anyway, shall we call it a night?
Yeah.
I think we've all had our fun.
Let's call it a night.
Call it a night. I'll tell you what. I think Riley missed this as well. Should I play one of that new version of what's it called? See if I can find a nice video to play out to. Guys, talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, my wife's there. Hello, wife.
It's got to be something.
I'm talking to three men. Live stream. That's definitely not my wife.
It's got to be something a bit romantic, Rod. Stick with the old Valentine's theme.
That's what I was going to do. Here and Nowhere. The demo. Here we go. Right, we'll
Oh.
let's come out from there. Oh, hello, Kate.
Hi.
How's it going?
Wife's in.
All right, thanks. How are you all?
She's got her turquoise on. She's gone all David Icke.
On proper Ike. Good vibrations, those are. Do you know what we should do?
Who's David Icke? Oh, it's going to be a long night. Who's David Icke?
Instead of just a ride, we should do. Instead of a live stream, we should do a Just a Ride wife stream, and we should get
Just
all
an
the
Ike
wives on. Lord. Anyway, right. See you later, guys. I'm going to
and just have the wives talking. Yeah.
Just have the wives talking. They can talk about all sorts.
That's enough.
Ask them about music. But yeah. Anyway, right. See you later, guys. This is for I guess, anybody in the chat who wants a little preview of
you
what's
should get
to come. Just a wife. Right. Night, guys. See you later.
you be there? I would always follow you were not there. I can never find you here and nowhere. If I said tomorrow we'd start over again, tell me would you want me to say that you know?